Tsundoku, noun. Language of origin, Japanese. Meaning, the act of acquiring books but allowing them to pile up unread.
The title implies 360 degrees of wonder. The concept combines two of the most enduring puzzle games of all time. The end result? Horrifyingly disappointing and difficult. Let's dig into my Tsundoku and read from NTSC-Unseen, a look at international video games. Today's chapter is Mystery Circle.
Comics, games, animation, and a variety of henshin credible superhero shows from Japan. Chad Bonin guides you through the Tsundoku Zone.
Exclusive to the Japanese iteration of the Super Nintendo, the Super Famicom, Mystery Circle was published by K Amusement Leasing Company at the end of 1992. They have a legacy of publishing less than a dozen games, with most of them being either Japanese exclusive franchises like Ashido no Joe or exciting ice hockey game Stick Hunter, or the Japanese release of ports of Super Baseball 2020 and Akari Warriors, both from SNK. The company appeared to have folded, or at least ended their video game operations in 1993, and largely published titles developed by Wave. It's somewhat hard to research defunct Japanese companies from 2.5 decades ago and with such generic names, is what I'm saying. But playing a game like Mystery Circle, you can soon see why the companies might not have lasted. You look at the box and you'll see aliens. In-game graphics clearly imply that you're a space fighter out to stop the aliens who appear to be dropping Tetris-like pieces. With your ship's amazing ability to rip off quicks, you can trace the outline of these dropping blocks and erase them, clearing the screen for more blocks and points to be had. With the combination of tracing out Tetris pieces, I hereby nickname the game Tracetris, since the game itself is neither mysterious nor features circles. Now, I can't read Japanese, but Google Translate can help. Here's the manual as translated by a machine. Future Earth X, the years where peaceful days continued. It's a mysterious stamp that appeared as a sensation around the world, that is. It was a sign engraved by an alien who had a plan for Earth. It is. Wonderful news panics people around the world. When I was about to have cutting-edge technology, scientists are convened, brain conference and research. The research was repeated. And now, I love a good game of Tetris. Tetris 99 is one of the few games I keep busting out on my Switch. I love puzzlers, but I also love the Quicks franchise and concept. Outlining segments of the screen to unveil an image and defeat monsters bouncing around. It's a great concept that's been used everywhere from child-friendly adventures to adult-driven nudie shows. Combine the gravity wells of Tetris with the ability to outline pieces, and you potentially have a smash hit like sticking peanut butter and chocolate together. Mystery Circle is more like chocolate and chicken. College Chad might have tried the combination once when a fondue fountain was misappropriated at a party, and while he didn't hate the flavor, it wasn't a thing that you'd want to market for any length of time. Well, that exists. Now, you may see pieces dropping from the top part of the screen. The player has no control over these pieces. The player controls the tiny ship that is somewhat limited in movement. You can ride the side of any piece you touch, you can dig into the squares, but at a cost of speed, and you can use boosters to get some air. You're not exactly making a line or tether like you would in a tracing game, and you're not controlling the pieces dropping. Your goal is to segment off pieces while more are falling down, and woe unto you if you don't completely clear the outer surface while more pile on. You'll have to back out and continue the line from the new outside. The player does have some agency beyond tracing the outside of these pieces. You'll start with a one-time use bomb that will explode some pieces, but you need to be careful about it. There's no ability to earn or gain a new one that I've gathered. Additionally, when a player clears out the silver pieces, they'll basically become Pac-Man after eating a power pellet and clear out any pieces they touch in a limited time frame. Sometimes gravity inverts and the pieces rise to the top of the screen, leaving the player to fly to them. None of this makes a truly interesting or addictive game, and you can see why nobody has cribbed this concept in the decades since. If you can make it to levels 16, 32, or 48, you'll basically get a respawn point. I can't guarantee this as I was never able to get past level 29. The game does vary on some levels, even though you keep moving through them at a fair clip. It could all be redeemed, though, if there was an amazing two-player mode. Could be. It has not been. There are 3 two-player modes. A mode where you just play alongside each other, presumably racing to the last level. A mode where you can send pieces to the other opponent when you clear off blocks that have piled up at the bottom of the screen. And a cooperative mode where you share a playfield and actually aid each other. There's twice the pieces dropping, but a whole nother person to assist in the cleanup. It's like having a friend help you clean up, but you're both sick. Twice the mess, twice the mops, but at least you have someone to suffer with. You like that, huh? It's a good analogy, huh? Yeah. There's not much more to say about Mystery Circle. What happened behind the scenes remains a vague mystery of abandoned corporations, and what's presented in the cartridge isn't anything special. There are much better games in either the brick dropping category or the outlining category, but Tracetris at least proves this is one combination you can safely leave in your Tsundoku. My name is Chad Bonin, and I'll see you in the stack.